Hello and welcome to a first in a brand new series that I'm starting to help you become a better player at Battlefield Hardline. So in this series I'm going to be going through all of the new game modes, telling you how to play it, how the rules work, and also a few hints and tips along the way. So today I'm going to be going through the Heist game mode. So Heist is an incredibly fast-paced game mode where the two teams fight over two lots of loot. I'll start off explaining the police first. Heist plays out in effectively two stages. The first stage is breaking into the vault and the second is getting the loot out. So in the first stage the police have to defend the vault and try and stop it from being broken into, but when they inevitably lose, because I've never played a game where they actually don't break into the vault, because they always do because they have enough tickets, they then have to stop the two packages from reaching the pickup point. Now this is the harder part, especially if the criminals play it right. If they split their two packages up at the same time, it'll cause the police to have to split up into two teams, and if they aren't all playing as one big team, then it won't be even and it'll make it a much more difficult fight. Moving on to the criminals, in their first stage you have to break into the vault. They do this by either planting C4 on the doors of the vans or by planting a big drill on the doors of the vaults. Once they're broken in, then they need to go and pick up the packages. If it's a room that they're broken into, like on Bank Job, there's usually two ways in and the police will already be in there waiting for them, so they have to fight off the police once they get in, or if not, they just have to go and grab the loot and get out as fast as they can. Especially on a map like Bank Job, it'll be really hard to get out in one go just by using one player unless you're extremely quick, because the police can lock down those bottlenecks on the doors really easy by just using their assault rifles and their shotguns and then just throwing in grenades to kill you all whilst you're in there. They'll then break in, recover the loot, they'll get 500 points and it'll get reset to where it started. The time limit for Heist is 15 minutes and the criminals only have 100 tickets before the game ends. So a few tips when you're playing Heist: you want to utilise the vehicles if you have them, if you're on a vehicle map, because this just makes it so easy just to jump in a helicopter or a car and just drive it straight down to the objective, and if the police aren't paying much attention then they won't be able to catch you fast enough. If you're playing on a map without vehicles, then you just want to be able to work as a team. You want to sort of turtle it towards the pickup point, and then hopefully you won't die and your teammates can keep on respawning on your squad members. The second tip I have is pay attention to what's happening with the rest of the team. If you've got one package and you're running with a person with another package, then you're doing it wrong. Because by splitting up, you're spreading the police forces across the whole map, and you don't want to get to the pickup point and the other guy get his package off, and then you just have to run double the distance to the other pickup point. A tip for when you're on the police team: pick your gadgets well and use them, because there's a few gadgets in this game which you can use as traps, and it will stop the enemy players from being able to get the package away and to their pickup point as easily. The two main ones are the sabotage gadget and the laser trip mines. The sabotage gadget is great for planting on cars and doors around the objectives, so then once they pick it up and they go to open a door, they'll get instantly blown up. And the second one's a laser trip mine. These work as well on doors, and you can also plant them underneath cars so that when they try to drive off it'll blow them up. It'll just help to slow down the enemies from getting their package away, and it'll let your players move up to recover the package easier. If you get a really quick spawn, then you can also use laser trip mines to put in front of the thing they're trying to blow up. So if it's one of the vans or if it's one of the big main doors, you can go put your laser trip mine in front of it, and if the players aren't paying that much attention, they'll walk right into it and get blown up before they even have a chance to plant a charge. The final tip that I have is for if you're playing on the criminal team, you want to make sure that at least one squad is watching them pickup points. So you want to always keep them pickup points clear from enemies, from the police, and you want to make sure that they're always locked down so that when your guy comes out with the package, he can get it away easily without having a lot of police already sat there waiting to kill them. So if there isn't a squad over there, make sure that you get your squad over there and you go and lock it down so then your package can get out easier and you can finish it quicker without losing too many tickets. So that is everything that I have on the Heist game mode. I've gone through the main rules, the main timings, the main objectives, and also a few tips and tricks. So if this has been useful and you have enjoyed them, please like, comment, and subscribe. I will be doing one of these for all of the new game modes in Battlefield Hardline. The full game isn't actually out at the moment. I'm doing this from my knowledge of playing Heist in the beta. But if you have enjoyed them, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.